What up, YouTube? It's your boy, I See the God King, checking in again. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back. You know, it's been a while since I did an update, but I'm here to let everybody know. You set your goals high, your expectations high, you'll always reach it. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that I got my newest piece, my 850 piece, you know what I'm saying? Get in closer, y'all can see it. Yes, sir. At the top, you know, I got the Florida, FLA, always represent. I'm from Tallahassee, so you know I had to put the 850 on there. You know what I'm saying? Let people know what time it is. Just to give you a little backstory, you know, it's rose gold, and I chose rose gold because when my pops came over to the crib right before he passed away, he had brought me a rose bush, you know, and I still got it. I planted it in the front of my house, and that was like one of the last gifts that he gave me before he transitioned. So that was the whole inspiration of me getting this in the rose gold color. And you know, he's from Tallahassee, Florida, so you know that's where that side of my family, that lineage came from. So that was some of the reasons why I did the 850 in rose gold, you know. So the whole process, you know, last time I made a video, I was telling y'all the jeweler was giving me a hard time. So basically what happened was it took me a while to get this piece. You know, I had a lot of stuff going on, market acting funny, you know. You know, in the entrepreneur side, it's not always on the up and up as people try to make it seem like it's online and whatnot. So with the jeweler, you know, we negotiated a price up front, and when we negotiated the price, I was coming in making payments on it. You know what I'm saying? My whole strategy with jewelry is like, I pick one piece I'm gonna do for that year, and then, you know, I don't just blow it all up front on one lump sum. I just go in, I drop 1,000 here, 2,000 there, 800 there. Whenever I hit a lick or run a play and I come up with some extra money, I put it on there. So when I did it this time, you know, it was a little longer than normal. So they tried to hit me with a jug like, hey, you know, the price could change and stuff like that. And so I looked at the receipt. The receipt didn't have nothing about any language on there that was saying that is factual. So we went back and forth for a long time about, he was trying to add like an extra $800. So, you know, me understanding the market, I was like, where, you know, you just making up a number, just adding it on there. And then the guy ended up who designed this piece, he kind of passed me to another one of his associates, and so he wasn't aware fully of what me and the other previous gentleman had worked out. So, but now he was the go-to guy every time I tried to talk to anybody, and they were trying to do little things like, oh, if you pay with a debit card, they're gonna tax you extra money, and it was just like a lot of bad business on their end, and I could tell that they're just used to dealing with like street cats, and then, you know, they're trying to promote like, oh, just bring cash so then we don't have to tax you. And this is just like, hey man, I'm not that kind of dude. I'm just not that type of party. So after a while I was upset, but then and it took a little longer than what they promoted. So they told me like 4 or 5 weeks after I paid half deposit, and then in my mind I was like, okay, once I get it, then I'll go ahead and spend the money, and once I get to the half and then I get to see it, seeing is believing, then when I see it, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, cool, let's let it ride for it. So I ended up working out a deal with them. You know, we met in the middle, and that's how it was. But you know, it's just these little games that these people play in the jewelry business, you know. So but the biggest thing I'm gonna tell everybody is, once you get your chain done, go ahead and get the appraisal paperwork with it, and then you can go ahead and get it insured. I use State Farm for all my jewelry. You know, one thing I will say after getting this chain, it was like twice the size of my previous pendant. I still got that too, so I didn't trade it in or none of that. I still got it. And so with that being said, you know, me being a little older, after I got my pendant, I immediately started to think about the journey, the chase of trying to get this pendant. That was like the part that was the best, you know. The motivation behind it, trying to get it. It was like trying to catch a goal that was so unobtainable. But then when I got it, it kind of was like, damn, bro, like, what's next? You know, after I got this piece, it was a very different. It was a very different feeling when I wear it out, you know, compared to my previous one. The previous one would get people attention, but this one was like, it demands attention. And sometimes, you know, after chasing the dream for so long, and then when you get it, you know, it's kind of like, damn, you know, this shit come with some other stuff that you gotta take into account, you know. And that's one of the biggest lessons that I learned in this whole journey, you know, trying to get these things that I've been wanting for a long time. And then just to set it off like, damn, you could do it. This is a goal that you can set, and it's possible. And I got it, you know. So I'll say this ain't something I wear often, you know. I would have to be doing something major like going to Vegas or going to the game, or, you know, that's the only time I'll pull this bad boy out. But yeah, for the most part, this is it, man. You know, living a dream, and y'all are bearing witness to it, you know what I'm saying? Working on a new page. It's gonna be called Big Homie Convos. You know, it's gonna be a lot with me and my homeboys. We not your typical people that you see online. We try to vibrate on positivity and trying to elevate and have high level conversations that will help people think. And that, as I was young growing up, I always wished that somebody would have gave me the game the way that I'm taking it in now. So that's why I did that other channel, and I'm about to start posting stuff real soon. So be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, every time you shine, you know, you gotta invest too, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you invest it. So I'm investing all the time, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm about to celebrate a birthday coming up, so I can just sit back and relax and enjoy. I feel fully blessed. You know, life is a great journey. It's beautiful. I'm enjoying everything, you know. It's just beautiful. I'm blessed to have a beautiful family, beautiful daughters and wife, and beautiful peers. If I talk to y'all on a regular basis, you know who you are. I'm truly blessed to have these people in my life, and these life experiences, you know. So, but that's it, you know. Nothing too deep. You know, the chain, you know, I'm just doing an update because I ain't did one in a while, and you know, but we about to start doing some high level conversation stuff coming up, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. Until next time, we out.